We have more. So we've served our main course. Let's talk dessert. And it's so nice, especially after a rich meal, to have, I like a cold dessert, something cold like an ice or a sorbet or an ice cream. This is the KitchenAid ice cream stand mixer attachment. Also top rated online at theshoppingchannel.com by you, 4.5 out of 5. And we'd like to offer this at a welcome home price, as our welcome home event is on for the entire month of September. So down from $99.99 to $80.99. You're receiving the freezer bowl, which is 8 inches in diameter, plastic dasher, the adapter ring, the drive assembly. It comes in white. And this enables you to make up to 2 quarts of fresh ice cream, sorbet, and other frozen desserts.
Delicious is all I know. This is so simple to use as well. What you're going to do is keep this special gel-filled ice cream bowl in the freezer.
So that always is in the freezer?
Well, if you take it out of the freezer, you'll need a good 18 hours in the freezer before you can make the ice cream. So you don't want to risk a last-minute disaster where this isn't frozen. So I'd say keep it in the freezer. If you have a chest freezer, or find a little corner in your freezer upstairs, put it in there. Put the dasher in. Now this, by the way, is frozen solid. There's a special gel in here that's frozen, and this is metal on the inside. So do not lick it. No matter how good the ice cream looks at any stage of the process, do not put your tongue on here or you'll be calling 911. So don't do that. And then what you're going to do is
I love that you mentioned that, by the way, because I was a child that licked the railings at the Ontario Science Center, and my mother had to run off. And
I can actually picture those railings. I can see them leading towards the door as you tell me that story.
Yes. Well, as a mother of 3 boys, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, we all like to taste something that looks delicious, and this is just my little warning. Now, look as I pour the liquid ingredients. So we've already have a prepared mixture, and you definitely get some recipes that come along with your ice cream maker. Now, you can already see on the inside, the liquid that's sputtered along the inside is already frozen. So it really is something that does its job quickly. In about 20 minutes, you'll have soft serve ice cream. It's as simple as that. Or don't only think ice cream, frozen yogurt, sorbet, any type of a ice, like a lemon ice, whatever you want to put in here. Even if you just puree some watermelon or fruit, anything that's watery.
Like a slushy kind of thing?
A slushy, right, because the dasher will keep things going. And then you'll just have that beautiful frozen treat.
Yes.
And it's just perfect for any occasion. We know that you love this ice cream maker attachment because when we're here, even in February, it sells out. It could be the worst snowstorm Canada has ever seen, and you will still love to have this.
Ice cream.
You can tell, yes.
Well, Slip wrote in from Ottawa, 5 out of 5, works like a dream. When I first tried it, I didn't think I was going to be overly impressed. Couldn't figure out how it would actually end up being ice cream. Didn't seem thick enough for me. Made the triple chocolate recipe, and even though I'm not a big chocoholic, it was awesome, with about 5 exclamation marks. Have since tried many flavors and have been wowed each time. The odd time when I haven't had a batch ready, I fill it in with the old standby from the grocery store, and there is just no comparison. And she goes on to talk about how you cannot compare store-bought ice cream to homemade.
You can. And have you ever gone to those gourmet ice cream shops where they do make their own?
And it's so
downtown,
yummy.
For example, and it's so yummy, and it's about $6 for a tiny little scoop.
Yes, and for a family, you walk away and you've spent $50.
It's ridiculous. I know. 2 trips to a nice ice cream parlor, and this is already, you've already paid for this with the price that you're seeing today, with the welcome home price. I have to tell you, you will experiment, you will have fun if you put real vanilla bean, if you grate real lemon zest.
I love that.
I like doing toasted marshmallow.
I heard you say that. I thought, my favorite is peanut butter and chocolate.
Toss it in here.
Or
cookie dough ice cream. While you've got your cookie dough going with your stand mixer anyway, save a little, roll it into little balls, toss it in here. Honestly, it will take you back to that time when you were a kid, when not everything was manufactured in a mega facility, and things tasted natural. You can literally taste the cream, the creaminess of the cream, and the velvetiness of that beautiful vanilla, or whatever you're doing, or if it's just fruit, and you just put pureed fruit in here with some juice, just beautiful. Your guests will be impressed, you will be impressed, and you'll be so glad you took advantage, especially with that mail-in rebate.
And again, everyone, we have the 9 interest-free payments for you. It's $348,474. Once again, it's a welcome home price. And this will fit with your today's showstopper and all the KitchenAid stand mixers out there?
All the KitchenAid stand mixers. It comes with an adapter, so if you do have an artisan or a tilt head model, not a problem. And you can already see that it's getting there. It's thickening up.
And do you know, it's interesting because I had some ice cream and my son didn't finish it, and I left it on the counter, and the next morning it hadn't fully melted.
Do you know why? That is my pet peeve, because in 1-point font it says frozen dessert product at the bottom.
So
it doesn't even have dairy.
Really ice cream.
No, it's usually vegetable oil.
So check that out, everyone.
If it doesn't melt, there's a clue
problem.
that it's not actually ice cream.
So here,